Good day everyone. In this video, I want to take you through introduction to ArcGIS Pro, which is getting started with ArcGIS Pro for beginners. So when you open ArcGIS Pro, this is the interface it brings. And here you can see ArcGIS Pro and you can see your recent project here. So if you have done any project previously, here you will see those projects under recent projects, which you can open. Then here you can see new. You can open a blank template. And here you can see resources that you can connect to for learning purpose. So now let's say you want to create a new project. If you want to do that, you come under new and come to blank templates. So under blank template, you are going to make use of this option called map. Click on map. Then it will bring this interface to create your new project. So let's just call it Introduction to ArcGIS Pro. Give a specific name to your new project. Then you have to specify the location of that project by clicking here to connect to your working folder. Here I'm working in this tutorial folder and I want to connect to this Introduction to ArcGIS Pro. So I'll click on it. So once I click on the folder, it will be captured here. Then I can click on OK. So you can see I've given a name to my project as Introduction to ArcGIS Pro and I've specified my location. Then click on OK. This will open a new map for you to start your project. Yes, when it opens, this is how the interface of ArcGIS Pro looks like. And here, if you come here, you have table of contents. This section is called table of contents. And if you look at here, by default, when you open ArcGIS Pro, it loads the world topographic map and world hillshade map. You can see two different types of map here. For better understanding, let me zoom in a bit so that you can understand the two difference between the two. So here we have the world topographic map. If I uncheck it, you can see this is the remaining one is world hillshade and the first one is world topographic map. So by default, this is the background map it comes with. Then if you come here, up here you have some tools and this first tool is new. That is if you want to create a new project, and here you can see open. If you have been doing a project or you have done a project previously, I want to open it, you can use this tool to navigate to it and open it. Then here is save. If you are working a project, you need to save it, so you can use this icon or tools to save it. Then here we have undo. If you made a mistake at a point in time, you can use this tool to undo. And here we have redo. Then here the second row is the menu bar. You can see different menu. You see project, map, insert, analysis, view, edit, imagery, and share. This menu are where you can do a lot of things in ArcGIS Pro. Then the most important menu I want to introduce you to in this video is the map. If I click on map, here you can see different tools that you can use here. And one of the tool is this explore. If you look at this explore, you can use one. You can see one stand for view pop-ups and pan. Number two, you can see zoom, rotate, or tilt. You can see number three is to zoom continuously. And also we have some quick shortcuts that you can use to explore ArcGIS Pro. Shift is to zoom rectangle. You have control to view pop-ups within rectangle. And N for point north. B, look around. C, explore when using another tool. V, rotate. Control Alt C is quick enable. If I click here, you can see that my tool has turned to pan and I can use it to pan my map. This is one of the easiest way to navigate through your map. You can see it here. Then here we have another tool which is fix zoom in. If I click on it, you can see it will zoom in. And the second tool is fix zoom out. You can see. Then this one is full extent. If you want to zoom your map to extent, if I click on it, it will zoom it to extent. Then another thing is that if you hold your shift key, you can now draw a rectangle to zoom to specific location, just like this. So hold your shift key, it will turn to this plus sign, which is zoom in, and you click and draw a rectangle or square, and it will zoom to that very particular location. So let's, for example, and another thing you can do, you can use your scroll wheel on your mouse to zoom in or zoom out. That's another option for you. Then going further, we have different base map here. If I click on this drop down, in few seconds it will load different base map available for ArcGIS Pro. We have imagery hybrid, streets, topographic navigation, streets, terrain with label, light gray covers, dark gray covers, outdoor, ocean, and national geographic style map. So these are different base map available that you can use. But by default, when you open ArcGIS Pro, it comes with the topographic map, base map. So for instance, if I want to change it to imagery, for instance, I can click on this imagery and it will update the base map for me. You can see this is the imagery as base map. And if you want to change it to another base map, just come to this base map, click on it and change it. You can equally change it to OpenStreetMap. Yes, you can see it has updated it to OpenStreetMap as a base map for us. Then here you have different tools. We have select by attributes, select by location, and of course we have the measurement tool here, which you can use to measure. For instance, if I click on the drop down, you can see measure distance, measure area, measure features, and so forth. For instance, if you want to measure the distance between two locations, if I click on this measure distance, it will bring the measure distance page here. Then I can, for example, I want to measure the distance between Ikoyi and Etiosa. I'll just click here, Ikoyi, and move it to Etiosa and click. Then you can see the distance here. Then of course I want it planar and I want metric. I can choose either miles or kilometer. So let me choose kilometer. If I choose kilometer, you can see the distance between the area I measure. You can see the distance in kilometer here. So if I change it to meter, for instance, a meter, you can see the distance. So this is measurement 2 here in ArcGIS Pro. Let me close this page. And another thing you can do, for instance, if you want to measure area or specific feature, you can click on the measurement tool and come to measure area. If I click on it, you can measure area of specific feature like this. And if I do that, you can see the measurements of the area here as well. So you can choose the units of your measurement. If I click on kilometer, you can see the area of that feature I have drawn. So let me close this. Then another tool here is this add data. So to bring in your data, you make use of this tool. And for instance, if I click on the drop down, you can see add data to map, add data from paths, add XY point data, and so forth. So if you want to add data, you can click on this add data button, and you will navigate to your working folder and bring in your data. Another options I want to show you here under map is this download map. So here you can download map. If I click on the drop down, you can pan and zoom to the map to define the area to download. So the download size, however, is determined by map area and maximum scale. So you can download map from here, and also you can see coordinate conversion here. There's an option here also for coordinate conversion. So in this tutorial, I've taken you through getting started with ArcGIS Pro. So I've shown you how to create a new project and different tools available in ArcGIS Pro. I've pointed out different menu under menu bar, and today we went through map, and I've shown you different tools and different things you can do under map. So if you like this video, kindly subscribe and let us know other tutorial you want us to do in ArcGIS Pro. Thank you for watching.